We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Ilus stock ILUS. ILUS, my friends. What is happening? For the record, I own some Ilus and their subs. The setup confuses me, so I didn't go in large. Smart man right here. Don't go in large. With respect to the BFC and companies Eric has brought forward, I have done very well. It's called a balanced portfolio, and that is key. Look, all I'm going to say to that is, are you making money off of ILIS? This is a video about ILIS and ASNS and QND. So you're saying that you've made money, you've done very well. So with regards to ILIS, because this is what the videos are talking, literally on the thumbnail it says ILIS stock uplisting. So have you done well with ILIS? I don't see how, with the fact that it just keeps going down, unless you're flipping it, which is the only way you would be able to do well with ILIS, unless you're flipping it. So you haven't really mentioned whether you're a flipper or you're actually holding a shares long. If you're holding ILIS shares long, then it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter how well BFC does with other companies. We're talking about ILIS here. If you look at ILIS in a vacuum, how well has he done with ILIS? Not very well. Let's be real. But I will like the heart. Keep in mind, QND was on its way to uplist prior to ASNS. I think they felt something saying it would do a reverse split between 1 and 20, and then the ASNS opportunity came out and they changed directions. I think the general consensus is that this is on ASNS, not ILIS or QND. Well, we have to wait. I'm not going to speculate. We're going to have to wait until someone communicates something, essentially on the ILIS QND side, if they even communicate, which they've said. Either way, it's still a bad look on ILIS because they're the ones who said, "Oh, we're gonna uplist, we're gonna do all." Look, I'm gonna have to make a video. I'm gonna have to go through all of their videos on ILIS International and just call them out on everything. But they do a lot of yapping and not a lot of following through at the end of the day. So it still looks bad on ILIS, even if people think it is on ASNS, it's still on ILIS. It's still on ILIS. It can be on both of them. It's not just one or the other, in my opinion. ILIS said they were going to uplist. It didn't happen. It's still on them. Still on them. Even if it is the other party's fault, it is still on them for saying we're going to uplist this year. They were supposed to uplist their subsidiaries this year, and then supposedly ILIS were going to uplist very soon. You guys remember that, right? I'm going to make a video now. I'm going to watch all their ILIS International videos on their YouTube channel. All the ones that they made this year, and I will pick out every time they said, yes, we're going to uplist very soon this year. We're going to get it done. So, either way, we'll wait till after we get something from them, from ILIS, Nick Link, or Backwell. Because right now it's just speculation. Shades ASNS got it bumped from the QND expected merger. They were about to get delisted. Once they agreed to the merger, they received notification they had held the needed price above $1. Okay, yeah, so again, I'm not going to go off of speculation. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on. Should I take the big loss on ILIS when all in or hold? You do what you want. That's on you. I'm not a financial advisor. But what I did personally is I took the loss and moved on. And I'm done with penny stocks. Well, Sybil just rose from the dead. So I guess I'm not done with penny stocks. We'll see. But yeah, they don't follow through on anything. So again, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to go through a ton of hours long worth of video from their ILIS International YouTube channel. And I'm going to pick out everything every time they've said this year that they were going to uplist. And oh yeah, it's coming real soon. We're going to do this, that, and the other. I get it. It's not their fault if it's on ASNS. But either way, they didn't follow through. That doesn't change anything. It still doesn't change that they didn't follow through, even if it's not their fault. Should I take... Why are people asking me what they should do? I haven't taken the loss on ANS. I'm still holding. Because ASNS, again, government contracts, drops PRs consistently. It's above $1. As long as it holds that bottom, we're fine, in my opinion. So for right now, I'm holding. But I will take the loss if it breaks down. I will take the loss. But I don't know. If you want to take the loss, that's on you. Not a financial advisor. I'm just some guy doing my thing. Let me put it that way. Buy GameStop. I haven't bought GameStop. I'm waiting for 20 and under. Is that it for Ilus? Yeah, that's it for ILUS. Yeah, but for Ilus, as you can see, we are down. We broke down. We broke down below this 003 support. If it doesn't bounce on Monday, then we're gonna see this drop down even lower. It closed at 00285. I'm surprised there are people still buying this. They really do believe in this stock. Isn't AITX at a higher share price? Yeah, AITX is holding 003. That said, now even AITX now holds a higher share price, even if it's just by a little bit. But that's because AITX communicates, unlike ILUS. Even Sybil rises from the dead. It's gonna hold up there more than likely. We'll see how low that one drops. I'm wondering about ASNS here. It's at 134. Buyer stepped in here. You can see by the wick. The lowest, yeah, it has to break down below 117. If it breaks down below 117, then I'll take the loss. That's me though. That's my game plan. I'll take the loss if it drops below 117, because then 36 cents is it's gonna drop down fast. But either way, we have to wait until we hear something from Ilus or Nick Link. I would imagine the Ilus Discord is harassing Backwell with emails saying, "Hey, what's going on here?" And they're probably just not getting a response. I don't know. QIND, QIND. Look at QIND. Yeah, anyone who's invested in QIND, ILUS, even Samuel, pretty much anything from Nick Link, Backwell, anyone who's invested in these, the returns have been horrendous for the past couple of years. So I don't know how that guy can say that BFC. I've done well with him. Yeah, but we're talking about Ilus. We're talking about the subsidiaries. Unless you've been flipping it, then sure, I can agree that you probably have done well if you've been flipping them. If you're holding these long term in a portfolio, I don't know how you can tell me that you've been doing well with either Ilus, Samuel, or QND. They've all been going down. So if you're holding long term, you're not flipping it, right? You're holding it for years. You're not just, I'm just going to hold it for 6 months and calling it long term. That's not long term. You're just flipping it. Long term means you're holding for years and years, like a lot of people have been holding Ilus for years. So I'm sure BFC has done well with DRCR, I believe. But again, this video is about ILUS. And the previous video was about ILUS. I don't see how you're making money on ILUS. I'm telling you, I don't see how. I don't see how. Where's the communication? Why does this continue to break down and go lower? Why is Sybil rising from the dead and up there at almost a penny? I don't think Sybil's going to see 002s again. That's what's funny. I think communication, that's the biggest thing here. And the fact that Ilus hasn't addressed anything. The fact that they choose to be quiet. The fact that they came out with a video saying, hey, we're not going to communicate any further. I think George Sharp might have been right. And only when this thing goes to triple zeros will we nod our heads and say, you know what? Yeah, this was a scam. Because how many years have to go by before you say to yourself, they just keep dangling the carrot and I'm sick of it. And that's it for the video. I will see you guys in the next one.